Hey there, everyone. I'm back, and as you can see, I'm here to talk about Larfleezs, the one and only orange lantern. And I mean that quite literally, because because the reason being is that the orange light represents greed in the DC universe, and Larfleezs is the soul. And there can be only one. Orange Lantern because everyone else because any other people would fight until they fight to the death until they have the lantern in their possession. And the orange light is very different from the other Green Lantern rings. First of all, it requires the user to be greedy to begin with, but then it generally amplifies the user's greed to the point where they want everything for themselves. Yeah. And as you can see here, Larfleezs is that person or thing. I don't know. Now the thing about Larfleezs is that he's lived quite a long time, ever since before the Manhunters, and they were quite old to begin with. Yeah, Larfleezs stated that about half of what his backstory is true, because even he can't remember his whole past. Now his story started off with him being born in a field, and I mean that quite literally. His mother just, for lack of a better term, plopped him out and continued working. Talking about harsh conditions, and he was the youngest of 13 siblings, and his siblings constantly picked on him about him being the smallest. But even with that in mind, he loved the life he lived and his family until one day he was captured and sold as a slave. He worked as a slave for a few years, for a long time, until he eventually escaped and became a skilled thief. Now the thieves, him and the thieves eventually found the orange lantern, and they were being pursued by the Manhunters for it, or something along those lines. And Larfleezs and one other thief called, I can't remember. Made a deal with the Manhunters and said if the Manhunters would leave them alone, they wouldn't to take the orange light lantern out of the temple. And that agreement stayed true for a long time until it was broken. But I'm not going to get into that. I'm only focusing on Larfleez's backstory and origins and all that stuff. Another thing that's very unique about the Orange Lantern is their oath. You know how the Green Lantern oath in brightest day and darkest night, no evil shall escape my sight. For those who guide in dark evil's light, feel my power. Green Lantern light. I'm sorry if I butchered that oath. The orange oath goes something like this. Well, mine is mine and mine and mine. Mine and mine and mine, not yours. I wish I was kidding with that. Yeah. And now moving on to Larfleez's abilities. Basically at its very core, basically the same abilities as a normal Green Lantern, except instead of constructs, he can some of these avatars of beings he killed, and use them and command them with very great ease. Yeah. Yeah. And that's basically Larfleez's tale. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Peace.